Why is it as soon as I press play on my camera, they come running down here wanting to be in the background noise? Not only that, when I'm on the phone with wifey, they want to come down here and start asking me questions when they could have asked me questions before I got on the phone. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Alanis. Hope y'all have been doing good. We're gonna talk about a few things. I have a few things I want to get off my chest. I know I said a couple vlogs back that I was gonna be working on a routine. I will say I have been slacking, but things are still getting done. I'm still going to the gym at least 4 days out the week, at least. So I am going to the gym. That whole waking up early, that kind of stopped. I will be honest about that. That has kind of stopped, but that's only because of my time management. I think I am not going to bed as early as I should. I've been pushing it to like 11, 12 o'clock. So that kind of messes up getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I still get up at like 6, but I'm still in bed till like 8 or 9 o'clock. So that needs to change. Eating has gotten good. I don't meal prep as much. I still meal prep. Let's say I'll meal prep rice and chia seed pudding. I've been on top of that. I made some English muffins yesterday, which turned out so good. And I made some pan sabao, which I've made some TikTok videos of myself making that stuff, so I just have to edit it. Y'all just have to come down here while I'm talking on my video all of a sudden. Yeah, I've been in like some kind of, I don't even know if it's a rut. I don't know what it is, but a lot of like my past has been creeping up in my brain. And not only that, I've been having like a lot of weird dreams, and they're repetitive dreams. And there's certain people in those dreams that don't need to be in those dreams. And it's kind of like, I don't know what the Lord is trying to tell me. Not even the Lord, because it's the devil at play. It's the devil at play. The devil's really trying to get to me. And I know he is. I can feel it because I've been feeling sluggish. Or not even sluggish, just I'm not wanting to do anything. And that's a problem. That's a big, big problem because I want to do things. But it's at this point, my mind just doesn't want me to do things. So, one thing I have done to help with that is I finally used the app limit control on my phone. I went into my settings and I literally blocked off like all apps, all social media apps, TikTok, or not all, but first thing I did was block everything off, and then from there I added the apps that I want to use, that I know I'm going to use to help me focus. So like, and when I say they block off every app, they block off every app. Like as soon as I set it and then I went back to my home screen, everything was blocked off. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I need that app. And I need that app, especially if I want to continue making content, I need those. And if I want to get into my word, my Holy Bible app or anything Bible related app, I still need access to those. So I slowly went through and I clicked on everything that I would not need, but like apps that would help me focus a little bit more on what I'm trying to accomplish. Unblocked the YouTube app. YouTube, I'm okay with YouTube just because it's long form content and I'm not constantly scrolling. I don't like using the shorts on YouTube. I don't really look at YouTube shorts. I'll make shorts, but I don't like scrolling through it because I don't know. It reminds me of TikTok. That's what TikTok's for. TikTok's for scrolling. So blocked the YouTube app. Not YouTube. I unblocked. The only apps that I have unblocked is YouTube, my camera app, my mail, all my Bible apps, Bible related, the Holy Bible. I think I have the Chosen app is unlocked. The Bible Project app. What else? My photos, YouTube Create, YouTube Studio. Just to name a few apps that I will always have access to. Oh, and Pinterest. I have Pinterest. Every once in a while, I'll go onto Pinterest and try to get some ideas, but I don't really use that app as much. So I'm hoping with this time limit, I set it for 6 a.m., which I might push it to like 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. And then once that limit is up, I set myself a timer for how long I can be on that app. And I put 1 hour. So I can stretch it from 7 to 9. I can stretch that hour, but once that hour is up, it's going to close that app out and I can't use it again until next day after 7 p.m. Because I have been doom scrolling these past few days. I will literally get up and I will scroll on my bed. I'm to the point where I want to buy myself an alarm clock and leave my phone downstairs on my desk, because this phone is a distraction at times. It can be used to help me out, but I'm using it in a way where the devil is winning, and I don't want that. Okay, so we need to focus, and the only way we're going to do that is willpower and setting limits and setting boundaries, because obviously I can't do it myself. Well, I can't do it myself, but there's things that I can do to help improve on that. But yeah, I just don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that just keeps making excuses when I know I'm capable of doing something. I've seen the things that I'm able to do in my past, the things that I've accomplished. I can do it. And I know it's in me. I just need a little help. I need a little help from the Lord. A little help from the Lord, because that's it. That's all it is. But yeah. We're gonna be making some changes. We're gonna try to redirect. I think that's what it is too. Now that I've set some goals for myself, there's another side of me, not another side, but there's that side of me from a few years ago that's creeping back up, and it's just kind of like, why do it? No, you can do it tomorrow. You can do it tomorrow. No, you can wait till next week. No, you can wait till later today. And then when later today comes, I'm still scrolling on the phone like, oh, where did all this time go? Scrolling. We don't need that. We don't want that. I want to feel good about myself. And when I start doing things, I know I start to feel good about myself. Yeah, I think that's just what it is. I just need to focus a little bit more. We're going to try this app thing out and see how it goes for this week. Let me open up my planner, because last night I wrote a whole bunch of things that I need to get done today. And I'm kind of scared to look at it because it's already like 12 o'clock and I haven't done some of these things. But we're going to try to get as much as we can done for today. Ooh, okay. Clean bedroom sheets. I did that yesterday, so I can go ahead and check that off. That's one thing we can check off. So sweep and mop floors. The kids do that, so I don't have to worry about that. I do have to clean my room, which all I have to do a quick sweep, mop the floors, check underneath the beds, and just like dust everything down real quick. So I print them out sheets every day. It's the same things I need to do on a daily basis, unless otherwise stated. Thank you very much. But yeah, they go through the same chart every day. Some things are different, like in Josiah's case, he has medication he needs to take on a daily basis. So I highlight that so that he knows to take them. I will still remind him because he just needs a little extra push. But yeah, they both have sheets. They go through those sheets, and then they have a chart they need to fill out, which with tasks, like I have morning routine. I have a couple things under morning routine. When they check all those off, then they'll check off for that day, if that makes sense. But we have morning routine, morning chores, and evening routines. Josiah has his more filled out because I put his morning meds, his evening meds, and his nighttime meds. For right now, this is like week 3 doing this. Yeah, because I don't think I started the first week of June. Yeah, I started on the 8th. So this is week 3. This is the 3rd week of them doing this. Raina is getting a little good at it, at least for the morning part. She does her reading. Raina, did you write down your reading?
Yeah.
You wrote it on a separate piece of paper?
Huh?
Or you wrote it on your reading log?
Reading log.
Okay, well you can give it to me. I'm gonna type everything in.
I already did.
But yeah, this is week 3. What I have noticed is Raina, she's getting the routines down. She's getting them done. I don't have to repeat myself to her. Josiah, on the other hand, he was doing good, but he just slacks. His brain is like elsewhere. He's a gamer guy. So and that's where I messed up. I told him I wasn't gonna give him their Nintendos. I actually did give it to them here and there, but as soon as he gets on the Nintendo, everything else just flies out of his head. He don't know what to do. He just looks at me like, what am I supposed to do? But I can't hold it to him. I don't know whether to hold it to him or not because he was a preemie, and I don't want to say he's delayed because he is smart. He just picks what to focus on and what to put his focus on. So I'm just trying to figure out how to steer him in the right direction so that he is constantly focused, because as he's getting older and he's going into the 5th grade and into middle school, I do have some worries, but then I don't, because I know there's some things that he's good at and some things he just needs to work on. We just need to figure out how to make sure it sticks in his head. So let me go ahead and make these copies, and then yeah. Another thing we checked off, print off weekly chores for kids. Yes. So what I also have the kids do is school yet, so we're just gonna print out some other papers for them to use. So like I said, we have been going over the Summer Bridge activities book. Now we're done with the first section. I actually need to make a copy of this. Each section has different like activities or something. I don't know how to explain it. But I think the first section, what is the first section? I think it was more like math. Well, it's blue. It says multiplication and division and language arts. Ooh. Well, I'm going to make copies of these pages so that they can work on them and then I can continue. Good afternoon. Good early evening. What's first? Evening, afternoon? I think it's afternoon. It's getting ready to be 12 o'clock. Did my workout this morning. Did a little schooling with the kids. And we also got to do a Bible study lesson. When I tell you, I felt myself getting so winded. Oh, I forgot to take creatine. So the kids are in Genesis. We read chapter 38 through 40. When I tell you, I don't know what came over me, but I felt like I was going to pass out. I really felt like I was going to pass out. I think that was the devil. trying to get me to shut up and trying to tell me to cut the Bible lesson short because I don't know what it was, but thankfully the Holy Spirit pulled me through and we got through that lesson. But we're pretty much talking about Joseph. I don't know if you guys have seen the cartoon movie Joseph and something Dreams. I don't know. But we're at the part where Joseph gets sold by his brothers to the Pharaoh's, one of the Pharaoh's guards, and Joseph ends up being at the top with the Pharaoh. So he's pretty much behind the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh has given him everything, given him trust in everything to take care of everything, and the Pharaoh just sits there and eats. Then the Pharaoh's wife tries to get Joseph to sleep with him, and he's like, no, the Pharaoh only asked me one thing: I can't touch you. I don't want to touch you. Not only that, that's sin against the Lord's eyes. I'm not with it. So Joseph's wife is not taking no for an answer. So she ends up tricking, not even tricking, but ends up grabbing or ripping off a piece of Joseph's clothing and using that to her advantage and pretty much screaming like, hey, screaming R, hard R, like hard R. So she's lying out her teeth, goes to the Pharaoh and waits for the Pharaoh to come back and is like, hey, the man that you brought into this house is doing ungodly things and you should believe the word that are coming out of my mouth. So the Pharaoh does and sends him into jail. But because everyone knows that Joseph is a godly man, when he is thrown into jail, the guard in charge of that jail or dungeon, whatever you want to call it, pretty much looks at him and was like, what are you doing in here? You know what? I'm not even going to touch you. I'm not even going to bother you because I know you are good in the Lord's eyes. So while Joseph is down there chilling in the dungeon, he ends up talking to the Pharaoh's cupbearer and the Pharaoh's baker. They have dreams. And because Joseph is known for interpreting dreams, he interpreted their dreams for him. The cupbearer, Joseph ends up telling the cupbearer that he's going to get his position back underneath the Pharaoh. And that when he does get his position back, to pretty much mention his name to the Pharaoh. And the baker ends up going up to the Pharaoh again, but he doesn't get the ending that he should. He ends up getting hanged. And so their dreams end up coming true. The cupbearer regains his position with the Pharaoh, and the baker ends up. Only thing is, the cupbearer forgot to mention Joseph to the Pharaoh. So that's where we're at. I already know how it goes. I've read it. I've seen the movie. If you don't want to read it in the Bible, you can watch Joseph. I have to look up but I'm going to put it right here. I seen it as a movie as I was a kid, or when I was a kid. But if you want to read in detail what happened word for word in the Bible, it is Genesis 37 through 48. That's like the whole Joseph's story from beginning to end. So we're just starting in it. I love that story. I love the movie. Yeah, that was a good little Bible study. Plans we have for today: there actually is an activity at the library that I want to take the kids to. We're probably not going to leave this house until then. I do want to get some Bible studying done before I step out this house, my own personal Bible study done. I do want to edit, and I want to try to braid my hair. I want to do like a braid here and a braid here and the rest of my hair down. We're going to see if I'm even capable of doing that, because I can do like simple braids like this, but I want to be able to do like the underhand. I don't know what kind of braid that is. It's not like over, but it's under. So I want to try to get that. Yeah, and I kind of want my bangs out of my face. I mean, I don't know. They're fine now. I may just wash my hair and do this style again. But, I don't know. I'm kind of used to having something around my face to like, I don't know. I'm not used to this anymore. I might just leave my bangs like this and just worry about braids another day. I don't know. Just depending on how much time we have today. So I'm going to go ahead, get into the word. Probably going to come back after I have freshened up a little bit. I'm going to give myself about 30 minutes to get into the word. And then after that, probably give myself another 30 to 45 minutes editing. I want to finish this vlog. I'm like halfway done. No, let me say like a third done with last week's vlog. I really do need to get better at when I'm going to get it done. So my plan is to vlog Monday through Friday. That same week, I want to get that editing done on the weekend. So by the next week, I start the next vlog. I can go ahead and start like editing as I'm filming, if that makes sense. So I'm a little behind, but as long as I keep editing, I should be able to oh my gosh, I should be able to upload last week's vlog by tomorrow. But I want to do it to where every Monday something is getting uploaded and get that schedule going so that I can upload more things. Also, I talked about disciplining myself and working on my willpower on not scrolling on social media. That setting in the iPhone that I have been using actually is working for me. I had to change it from, instead of 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., I changed it to 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. because when I wake up first thing in the morning, I don't want to be scrolling. That's where I get stuck. Now I just need to get up. That's my only thing. I need to get up. I'm probably going to try putting my phone somewhere to where I have to get up to turn off the alarm, because if I keep my phone near my bed and I turn off the alarm, I'm staying in bed. So that's the only thing I need to focus on. Yeah. But yeah, let me get off of here. Let me get on this Bible study and I'll come back when I'm freshened up. And I just finished going over my own Bible study plan. Like I've mentioned before, I am in Acts chapter 18 verses 1 through 23. I've been following the Holy Bible app. There's a plan on there. Acts 18 verses 1 through 23, and the title for that whole message is Whatever It Takes, and it goes over 5 days. It goes through that same passage plus whatever other verses they give you that correlate to that plan. And let me leave this out because I actually got to write down a good little bit, and it really had me thinking as far as like just spreading the word. Now when we go back over to the beginning of Acts, it carries on over after Jesus rises up from the dead and what happens after that. He stays around for about 40 days, I believe, and then he goes up to heaven. And then from there, it's up to the 12 disciples to continue spreading his word. So that's what Acts really goes over, what happens after Jesus goes back to heaven. So in chapter 18, we are, from what I understand, Paul is traveling around and just spreading the word. In chapter 18, he goes through a lot of places and he meets a lot of people. Now, during this time in the passage that I've read, he takes a vow. Now, this vow is in the Bible. It's in the Old Testament. Mind you, we are in the New Testament. He takes an Old Testament vow. This vow is broken up into 4 things. No alcohol, not letting his hair grow, not going near any dead body, and a full spread sacrifice, literally being devoted into God. Paul does get rejected. I can relate to that because I have a goal, not a goal, but like it's been put in my heart that I want my family to know Jesus like I know him. Starting with my sister. Shout out if you're watching, girl. Hey. Just starting with my sister. My sister is the type of person, she's the type of person you would see in the Bible. She has a very kind heart. She's very caring. She's a very great person. Now, I do get conflicted because she doesn't really believe in anything, or she doesn't know. She's just stuck. She doesn't know. And every once in a while I'll bring it up. I'll plant a little seed, or I'll try to plant a little seed to try to gear her back, because I don't know her experience. I don't know. Well, we talk about it, but she has her own experience with churches, and she has her own relationship, if there is any, with God. But just like Paul gets rejected, he finds another way or another group of people that he can reach out to. Paul literally does whatever it takes. He does whatever it takes. If he needs to stoop down to other people's level to get the word to them, he'll stoop down to that level. He becomes weak so that he can relate to weak people. He becomes, he pretty much just gets to their level so that he can, inch his way in and spread the word. Now, I wrote down some questions that I seen in the devotional that really just had me thinking. Whatever it takes. Who, not what. Who do you want God to reach? Who are you guys trying to reach out to? Now, like I said, I am a newly reborn again Christian, and I struggle with how I want to reach out to people. If I can't reach out to my sister, what's next? That's what this platform is gonna be. In every vlog, God's gonna be slipping up in here. So if you are feeling something inside of you every time I mention the Lord, maybe you should stick around. Maybe you like what I have to say. And if not, look at other YouTubers or creators or pastors. Maybe they can reach out to you in a way that I can't. But yeah, who do you want God to reach? I have a list of people that I want God to reach. What can I do to make sure I can open that path between them and Jesus? What are the stumbling blocks getting in the way? Is it them always just shutting you out? Is it them just being like, oh, I'm not really interested, whatever the case may be? What are stumbling blocks getting in the way? What can be done to reach them? There is always more than one way to reach out to people, especially when it comes to Jesus. And if it is annoying to you, I don't care, because it's not going to stop. I may stop for a little bit, but in some way, shape, or form, I am going to bring the Lord Jesus into the conversation, because he is holy and he is good and he has done so much in my life, and I want him to do the same into yours. I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to have the relationship that I have. If not, just I want you to have your own relationship with God, because it is that good. It is that great. And you're only going to be able to feel that is if you open your heart to it. That's the only way. If you open your heart, God can crack his way in there and he can bloom you open to a nice, beautiful flower that you're meant to be. What can be done to reach them? To build bridges, to make inroads. Make a decision to do what it takes to help them, to help lead them to Jesus. No one said this was going to be easy. No one said this is going to be easy. In the Bible, it's mentioned multiple times what people have to go through just to spread his word. The trials, the tribulations, the backlash, the looks, the judges, all of that. These people in the Bible go through more than what I'm going through. And I've barely touched the surface. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about my Bible study lesson. I'm just going to leave it up to y'all to decide what y'all want to do with that information. Oh, it is 1:23. Okay, so in about 20 minutes, y'all need to change your clothes. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to be taking them to the library. More than likely, we're going to drive over there because it is raining. We're going to be taking them to the library for the library activity. So probably until then, I'm going to be editing. Oh, not even. This past Sunday was Father's Day. So happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there that are actually doing their part. And not only that, happy Father's Day to the Lord above, because he is all of our fathers and he is a great father at that. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Y'all, I am so I recently got into the Dr. Daff show. It's a nice platform for all types of people to come together and talk about, you know, what they believe in, anywhere from religions to how some mom raised their kids, atheists, Muslims, like everyone is on that show. This one show, it's the one Christian versus 13 atheists. Y'all don't mind my beard. We getting ready to wax her in a little bit. But when I tell you, I don't know if y'all remember this woman. She's the woman that she went viral on TikTok for, I guess, using Jesus to like make profit off of. I don't know. I remember she came out with a holy oil and she was selling them for like $50 for a little bottle of holy oil. It has me riled up. I don't know. Person in charge of this show, the Dr. Dash show, she introduces herself in the beginning and then she leaves it all to the Christian woman. She has all these prompts that she gives out and these people go back and forth. But when I tell you, I will say they both bring up valid points. Some people on the atheist side, they bring valid points. But you can tell she is getting worked up and she is like, she's spitting straight facts. And some of these atheists, it's like, I'm getting irritated with them, but I can't get irritated because, you know, you can't shame people for wanting to believe other beliefs. But at the same time, with what I know now, even if it is like a historical context and like when it comes to, I don't know, it's just like, it's sad. It's sad to see other people not know who Jesus Christ or have a relationship, because I can understand people in the past have messed up Christianity for other people. They take Christianity and they twist it and they make it their own religion. I understand that. And I also understand that the Bible, it is a man-written, you know, thing. It wasn't, you know, man have gotten a hold of the Bible and they have turned it into something of their own. That's why you have to read other versions of the Bible. Not only that, you need to get a Bible made, a rare Bible. I think it was 1916, something like that. I have a version of it on my, I got it off of archives.org. There is a woman that she downloaded the whole Bible before it was changed in a major way, but she has that Bible and there's some verses that are actually taken out of the Bible. But still, this video got me riled up. I give props to that lady though. I give props to that Christian, because with me in the mouth that I have, actually no, I would love to be, you know, I would love to be used as or have a platform that I can use, open people up to Christianity, because a lot of people, they do have a lot to say about Christianity, but we have a lot to say about other religions too. So they both bring up valid points, but I don't know, that it's getting me riled up. It's getting me riled up. Not riled up, more I guess I shouldn't come from an emotional standpoint, because take emotions aside, I don't even think I could do that, to be honest. But I feel hurt. I feel hurt that a lot of people think this way. I feel hurt that they don't have a relationship. I feel hurt that some people have to go through, like there was a lady who was forced to grow up in a Christian household, but it was because her ancestors were taught that because they couldn't read or write, which, you know, I can understand that. But I just feel like if you don't have a relationship, like a true relationship with Jesus Christ, you're lost. You are lost, baby. You are lost. There's no other way to put it. A relationship with Jesus Christ, now that I can call Christianity, is having a relationship with him. Now, when it comes to religion, I'm a little like, religion is a tough word because people can change it, they can make it their own, and they can have not pure intentions about it. But if y'all like to see if you like to see anything like debate worthy, or like, you know, see both sides to something, I definitely recommend the Dr. Dash show, because it be getting real. doing some practicing, vlogging out in the world. I just waxed my chin. She feels amazing. Now I'm not staring into that every time I see a video and I see my stubbies. I know everyone else can see it, but if y'all really enjoy my content, you're not going to be looking at my stubbies anyways. But we're at the park. Probably going to stay here for like another 20 minutes just to get outside of the house. So I have to stop by Aldi and pick up a carton of eggs because we are running low. For the last like 2 hours, I've been checking out other people's vlogs or like enjoying the content creators that I be watching on YouTube mostly. I've noticed there's not a lot of Spanish creators or Latina creators. I do follow some of them. Of course, they speak more Spanish than English, and that's one way I try to get my Spanish vocabulary like still intact a little bit. But I would like to be a content creator for all my Spanish girlies, especially the no sabo girlies. But I know there is a whole other, like, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I know there's a group of people. Damn, why am I painting? But there's a group of people out there, no sabo kids. But I just feel like there's not a lot of Latina content creators, and I would like to be, I guess, like a voice, especially for the no sabo, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but I do need to start hablando español to practice the language a little bit and be more fluent in it. But I actually had not even a conversation, but my grandmother from New York is staying down with my parents down in Virginia, and she kind of mentioned like, hey, she mentioned that when I was younger I used to know a lot more Spanish than I do now. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But she understands English, but my wife, she's trying to learn Spanish as well. Something about having a conversation with my wife in Spanish and my kids not being able to understand. I see why my parents did me the way they did me growing up. Even though I could still understand them, I was still nosy enough to be like, what are you saying? Stop being a scaredy cat. See, they don't end up breaking a leg. I see a trip to the hospital in the future. Let me not speak that into existence. It feels so nice. Now it's like the perfect time to be outside. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it is just right. Good morning. It is not 5. It is Wednesday. I'm just now making me a little protein shake this morning. Come on, get out. I might do like a vlog of my workout routine for the week. I work out at least 5 days out of the week. My weekend is my rest and my stretching days. But y'all, hold on. Check the fit. We got a nice little one piece. We got these cute, like soft pants that I got from Burlington. And then I got these sandals on. It's very much giving mommy mode. Now in this protein shake, I put oatmeal, protein powder, some dates, some almond butter, and we're gonna top it off with some milk. I think this is the last day that I can drink this. Beautiful. It's some dates. No, I'm trying to think. 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 50. So that's 50 grams of protein. I may get like 2 boiled eggs. I may have 2 boiled eggs and a sausage. That's gonna cover, each egg is like 6 grams. So this is 50, add another 12. That's gonna be 62. So I'm gonna have, I don't know how much that sausage is, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna get me up to 70 grams. So that the only meal I have to worry about is, that's not even all. Like, I'm trying to get at least 130 grams of protein. I'm gonna need to figure out how to add some more protein in my meal. All right, let's give this a taste. You know what I forgot? This would have added another 13 grams. I really do look cute. Because what? This is definitely gonna be part of my thumbnail. This look, I'm gonna need to get a nice picture because.
What's this car?
Because what? Because what? Ooh, excuse me. Wednesdays where you go pick up some food from the elementary school. So we're gonna be doing that here in a little while. I am gonna be cleaning. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be cleaning. The kids finna be cleaning the bathroom today, and we're gonna tackle the windows because there's some spider webs. We've been seeing a lot of speeders, so we need to nip that in the butt. We need to nip that in the butt. Yes. Let me see if I can finish editing. I've been doing what I want. Not really though. I've been doing what I want. All right, I need to move some things around because girl is feeling herself, shawty. Woo! Not gonna believe what happened. I locked myself out of the car at the school, and I'm pretty sure there was another way to solve this problem, but I just had to drop $139 to have someone unlock the car for us. Would have came home and looked for a spare key, but I did not. Had to tell wifey, and I already can tell that she was irritated. And I'm trying not to be irritated. And I know she's irritated because we already spent $1K on Levi and now $139 for a random. That just got me in a mood. I wasn't in a mood. But yeah, wifey's irritated and now I'm irritated and she laughed. It is funny. I probably could have gone to the fire department and they could have helped me out. I don't know. I don't know. But now I'm in a funk. So now I'm just going to get into the Bible and see if I can cheer myself up back again because I want to get emotional right now. I really do. I'm going to cry. I don't know. I'm going to come back. Well, I just looked it up. I could have walked to the police station and they could have helped me for free. Maybe. I don't know. Now I know for next time. But all I know is I'm going to hear it. I'm going to hear it. And all the energy, all the good vibes I had in me today are just all gone. Because of a simple phone call to wifey. Y'all, I'm back. I felt a little bit better. I got into the word. I finished editing my vlog. I didn't finish editing my vlog. I I did finish editing my vlog. I just need to put the music in and hopefully upload it. If not by tonight, by tomorrow morning. So I can go ahead and work on this current vlog that I'm doing right now. Right now, next thing we're gonna tackle, I had the kids clean the bathroom for me because I just didn't want to do it. That's what they're there for. They're there to help me out. So now we're gonna clean these windows. At least the windows down here on the first floor. So these two living room windows and then one in the kitchen. Probably gonna vacuum around it. Going to clean. I think we might do the front, like outside of the house tomorrow. But I am gonna open it, clean around it, vacuum all them spider webs up, and get a rag with some dish soap and some Clorox and wipe down that whole area because these windows is disgusting. They're disgusting.
Just get on the window. It's dirty.
Yep. If you need to redo, try to get in the cracks. Get the. Yeah. Oh, that was a nice little dinner. I'm watching my Grizz on YouTube. I ended up, journaling my day a little bit. I just needed, I don't know, I needed to talk. I needed to let out what I'm feeling, because I don't have anyone to talk to right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can call my sister, I can call my friend Amanda, but this is between me and the Lord right now, because it's way deeper than what it is, way deeper than the little incident that happened today. Even though it was something small, for some reason it just feels bigger than what it should be, and I don't think it should. So yeah, so I'm outside. I kind of shut everyone out. I just get like that sometimes. I have moments where, is that a fly? I have moments where I don't want anyone to bother me. So I am literally ignoring my kids. I am ignoring wifey a little bit because it's not that serious, but for some reason it is. So probably gonna sit out here, watch a little bit more YouTube, and then I'm gonna go inside and get myself ready for bed. I just wanna chill. I'm not really in the talking mood right now. Good morning, y'all. It is Friday. No, I wish it was Friday. It's Thursday morning. It's about a little after 7 o'clock. Wifey is at the gym right now. I'm waiting for her to come back. And then I'm gonna go to the gym today. I'm not gonna carry yesterday into today. In times like this, I run to the Bible. We're just gonna go ahead and get into the Word. Try to get something out of it. I want to share on here, but I don't want to share too much because I don't want to seem like that person. But I mean, social media is all about sharing who you are. So years ago, I used to be very comfortable with putting myself out there on social media, and I kind of like took a step back. I don't know if I just don't post as much because I'm embarrassed or because of the relationship that I'm in. She's a very private person, so after a while, I became that private person as well. So, see, I know these dogs love me. They go off of my routine. As soon as I get up off the bed, they will follow me everywhere because I know they want to BREAKFAST. That's what they want right now. And until they get it, they are like on me like white and rice. So that's my setup right now. Or they're waiting on wifey. Either or. What you want? I know what you want. Let me leave you alone.
If you take me, I'll go even to the unknown. And I'll be right here. And I'll meet you there. You won't leave me alone, even in the unknown. And I'll be right here. And I'll meet you there. Yeah. I've been through the fire, I've been through the storm. Seen a lot of love, I've seen a lot of war. Took a lot of losses, then I took some more. Even through it all, I know you fighting for me. Throughout my lowest days, when I was losing faith. Throughout it.
Y'all, I think I either pulled something popped in the shoulder. I don't know what it was, but it hurts. It hurts. I'm gonna have to go down on my arm weights because, ooh, I feel like that's gonna be a bruise. I feel like that's gonna be a bruise, bro. It hurts. But I've been listening to some podcasts. The Christian Bae. She's on. She has social media platforms, but I listened to her podcast, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad that even though I had a little moment earlier in the day wanting to reach out to other people, that's what the old me would have done. I would have been quick to go to other people to vent, or just to go on social media and vent, which I did earlier, I'm not gonna lie. But whenever I do go through situations like this, I learn to run to God. You always gotta run to God, because that's the only true person you really can vent to. That's the only true person you can talk to. Pray, talk to God, read his word, just dive yourself headfirst into him, and you will find answers. You will find comfort, you will find peace. You will find the love and the grace that not only he gives us, but that you can still give to other people, because at the end of the day, we are all flawed. Just like she said on her podcast, we are all flawed. And the more we spend time into the word, the more we become like Jesus, or, you know, even though we are humans and we still make mistakes and all that. She gave the example of like a cup of soda. Cup of soda, it's black, it's dirty. That's a worldly cup. Now, if you're one with Jesus, he is pure, he is clear. And the more you spend time with Jesus, your cup will become clearer. So, with that being said, I was close to being a dirty little soda cup. I felt myself wanting to run to my wife, wanting to have validation, or just to feel, I don't know, just to feel comforted when I can't really go to her for that. Now, if she is one with the Lord, like I hope she is, and then I pray that she is, then I hope she's doing the same. That's all I can hope for. You know, marriage is not going to be easy. There is going to be some times where, you know, it's just not going to feel all rainbows and butterflies. So when those days come, just seek the Lord. Seek the Lord. He will give you answers. He will give you clarity. You'll just feel better altogether. Yeah, it's still going to hurt. Yeah, it still sucks. But I guarantee you, this happens every time. Every time I'm in a rut, every time I'm starting to feel like there's something wrong in the relationship or in my marriage, I start to freak out. My emotions take over. My anxiety creeps in. But whenever I'm so glad I went straight to the Bible, even though I did not want to. I will be honest, I did not want to. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to do any of that. But I know every time I do those things, those two simple things, getting myself up, brushing my teeth, getting dressed, getting into the Word, and going to the gym. As long as I take those 4 little itty bitty steps, I'm good. I am good. Only has the Christian babe really been hitting like it always does when I do listen to her. I'm also in the book of Ruth. I am probably going to reread that, but I love me some Ruth. I love me some Ruth. She gives me a little hope. She's loyal. You can learn a lot from my girl Ruth. Ooh, Lord, please heal whatever is going on my back, because that hurt. That hurt. I think I need to stick to lighter weights, 5-pound weights. I've been doing 10 pounds. I don't know why I'm trying to be like buffaloes. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna hydrate. But yeah, today's message, get into the Word. Get into the Word. You feel anxiety, get into the Word. You feel fear, get into the Word. You feel stuck, get into the Word. You feel lost, get into the Word. Not only get into the Word, prayer. Prayer. That's what I got from the Holy Bible app. Prayer. If you are consistent in prayer, God will answer your prayers. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next week. You probably won't even get an answer to that prayer until next month. But it will happen. And that's my little TED Talk. That's my little TED Talk for today. Oh my God. I really do think I popped something. All right, let me get in here, freshen up, and get some breakfast going if they haven't done so already. Wifey got me some Chick-fil-A. I got me, it was still breakfast time, so I got me the number 4 breakfast bowl. It comes with the jalapeno salsa. But we're gonna go ahead and get this protein in, cause your girl hungry. But let me show you my bowl. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Ooh, that salsa screaming to me. We can't forget the little hash brown nuggies too. Your girl is feeling so much better after that good old food. Kids are in the back eating their meal. But don't y'all hate it when someone tells you not to have an attitude when you don't have an attitude? Like, it just screams at my other side of me. Like, if you think I have an attitude and you say I have an attitude, I can bring out that attitude if you want. But I don't have an attitude. I don't have an attitude. Yeah, how is wifey gonna come up to me, say, I recommend that you take off your headphones? Babe, I am getting right with the Lord, okay? I am not intentionally ignoring you. I am not intentionally trying to be a certain way towards you. I am trying to be one with the Lord right now, because I can't be one with you right now. So that's not attitude. That is not, I'm still gonna answer your questions, you know. But I don't mean to be like, I'm not trying to be like, as much as the other side of me, like the other part of me wants to be like, oh, I'm gonna do you how you doing me right now, because I don't like it, not one bit. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Would Jesus be tit for tat? Would Jesus be like, okay, I'm gonna treat you how y'all been treating me? No. Jesus still loves the sinners. Jesus still spreads love and grace to the ones who really don't deserve it at the end of the day, if you really think about it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay? Even though I feel like you don't deserve my love right now and my grace, I'm going to still give it to you because you have your own journey with the Christ. And you may not be on the same level that I am, but I'm still going to do my wifely duties. And I'm still going to give you some love. I'm still going to give you some grace. Because that's what Jesus would do. Hey, don't do that. But yeah, we're here in the truck. Wifey's not here right now. She is doing a tobacco testing. So this is something she needs to do before they can... they're pretty much getting her ready for her surgery, which is July 10th. I forgot. That's like 2 weeks from now. So they're giving her a tobacco test to make sure that they recommend her not smoking, which, I mean, if you're going to be going under the knife anyways, it's better that you don't smoke. She's been a heavy smoker. She has always been a heavy smoker since, I want to say, her late teens. So they recommend, or they say 6 weeks, but legitimately, look at me using big words. I'm probably not even using it right. But they recommend 6 weeks, but they're okay with 4 weeks with no tobacco. She has been talking about quitting for like since last year, but it really got into play the beginning of this year once we got into talking to a doctor about getting her breast removed. So from what I've seen, she's done a very good job. I think she's already hit that 4-week mark, I want to say. The last time she smoked was on my birthday. So that was about a month ago. So yeah, she has 4 weeks. By the time it is time for her to get her surgery, that's going to be the 6-week mark. So, hopefully there's no issues and everything can run smoothly and she can still have that surgery on the 10th. Now, since today is her day off, we might go grocery shopping. More than likely we will. That was the plans for today. But I'm going to go back onto YouTube and watch some more vlogs. Right now I'm watching, what's her name? I don't know her name. But she is the Busy Mom Chronicles, I think it's what it's called. But I've been watching that. I watch Maya Graves, Face Over Matter. I am trying to get into a Spanish content creator who solely speaks Spanish. Her name is Lucia. I can't remember her last name. But Maya Graves, Diamond Nicole, and Face Over Matter are the top 3. Actually, no, there's one more. What's her name? Rihanna Janice, I think is her name. She's like a teacher in the DMV area. Those are like, yeah, Maya Graves, Diamond Nicole, Rihanna, Face Over Matter. Those are like the top 4 that I watch. But, you know, with the vlogs, you have to wait sometimes every few days before they come out with another one, or sometimes it could be over a week. So I try to have more than one content creator that I follow so that I have something to watch. I don't know, something about long form content. I'm kind of over TikTok and short form and, you know, short content. Long form is where it's at. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm going to watch some more vlogs. These kids are having a good time. But yeah, I'm getting off of here. right, y'all. Didn't do too much recording because my phone is about dead. But we just came from Walmart. We got the basic necessities as far as we had to re-up on socks, underwears, undershirts.
Turn the truck on, Alanis.
What happened to booty meat? Do I need to put my foot on the basics? The kids, they're growing. They don't fit into anything. So I'm going to need to go into their drawers and we're going to need to get rid of all the stuff that they're growing out of. But we got some socks, undershirts, boxers, underwears, an outfit or two for each of them. But I don't know, kid sizes are weird. It's like, what do? They do 8 to 10, then they do 10 to 12, and then they skip over 13 and go straight to 14 and 16. These kids don't fit. He's 10, she's 9. They don't fit in no 8 to 10. Probably get maybe one good wear out of them. So they jumping into 10, 12s or 14, 16s.
Gotta unblock these damn things.
But got them nice little outfit or two for now. Now we heading back home. We gonna chill for a little bit. Probably gonna head back out later in the evening and do some grocery shopping. Maybe.
We got groceries.
That's true, we do. I can make
That's
another
an insane truck.
loaf of bread. That's too much going on. It don't even look that good. No, it don't. There's too much going on. Seatbelt safety. Y'all. So it's Friday morning. It is almost like not even 10 o'clock yet. I've been up since 6:30, literally cleaning. When I say cleaning, I mean cleaning. Like, organized the bookshelf, I cleaned the kitchen. I took everything off from the top of the fridge. I cleaned. No, let me show y'all. All right, so I cleaned the kitchen. I was able to clear this off a little bit. I need to go through some papers. I'm probably going to put some of this medication or some of this stuff away. I don't know yet. Cleaned off the top of the fridge. Kitchen, she's clean. She's swept. She just needs to be mopped. All of downstairs needs to be mopped. Excuse me. I cleaned the hallway. I was able to clean this area a little bit. Everything that's on the stairs is eventually going to go upstairs. Cleaned the dining room. Organized the bookshelf a little bit more. I still need to work on my area a little bit, but the living room is clean. Everything is clean. I just need to mop downstairs and then I'm gonna start working my way upstairs. So, I got me a new water bottle. I've had this one this was a free sample from HydroJug. They're really good. They work good. This is a 40 ounce. Now I got me another 40 ounce because I'm tired of this pink.
I just green.
No, it is brown leopard. It matches my phone case. Let me show y'all my phone case. So this is my phone case. I have a silver iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I've been on this leopard kind of spiel. Hold on. I've been on this leopard cheetah print kind of like, or just animal prints lately. I really don't want to open this. Well, I am going to open this. Make a TikTok video. I just hope I can close this again. Let's go over the haul for today. She's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, I love her. Oh my gosh, she even got to feel it.
Oh, I like
So same size, just I was tired of this pink. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her. I may give it to my sister. I don't know. I may give it to my sister. No.
Oh.
Look at her, y'all. I love her. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Traveler, does this say it? Traveler 40 ounce. Yeah. I still have the tag for this one. Traveler 40 ounce, Traveler 40 ounce. This one, I love this one though.
It matches you.
It matches me. All right, I'm gonna put her back and I'm going to make a TikTok video. Oh, I can't wait to use it. I'm so excited. Ooh. I'm happy. I'm happy. I've been waiting for this all week. All week. But let me continue mopping. Actually, no. Let me bring it over here. I actually need to check how much storage I got up in here. But so since Coda has been shedding, because she is half husky, she has been shedding like crazy. So we literally have to sweep and mop almost nearly like every day. Let me put y'all over here. Yeah, all I use is literally soap, water, and then once a week I use this KOE Kennel Odor Eliminator apricot scent. But this is good if you have dogs. It gets rid of that like dog kind of smell, but a little bit goes a long way. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill her up. So I literally use this much. Oh, this much. That's all I use. It smells really good. Use that much. I'll use some dish soap. Fill this up with water and we're gonna start mopping. This will be really good if you're cleaning their cages, which I'm probably gonna clean their cage. I need to give Coda a bath first. I need to give her a bath first, and then after I give her a bath, I like to clean her cage. So I like to use this. So the same thing I use in that mop bucket, same thing. I do need to get wood, what is it, like some wood oil for the floor. Y'all, I literally cleaned this house up and down, up and down. Finally got my new HydroJug filled up and she is great. I'm just now sitting down and get me something to eat. There's a piece of cheese left and I got me 2 pieces of salami. That's gonna be my meal. Let's see what else. My dad and my grandma's gonna be stopping by, so they should be here in like the next 20 minutes or so. I'm working on laundry. I think I have 2 more loads to do, and then I might start folding them tonight. If not by tonight, then tomorrow for sure. what else do I have going on? I also have, oh, I gave Coda a bath. Fastest bath, but when I tell you she clogged up that shower drain, I need to get the little stick thingies to get all them hairs out because she is shedding. If you have a husky, you already know they shed. They shed, but at least she smells good because she really needed that done. But yeah, I'm just now sitting down. I'm going to be relaxing. As soon as they get here, I'm not getting up. I'm sitting right here. Hopefully, I need to finish uploading that vlog. I may give myself until Monday to upload it. So I might be like, I'm going to be a week behind as far as uploading. So I'm going to upload. I'm going to extend it, give myself until Monday. But more than likely, I'm going to be able to upload it tonight. And then start on this vlog tonight/tomorrow. But yes, today is a very productive day. Depending on what time my dad leaves with his mom, might head to the grocery store and get a few things, some yogurt, some protein, things to add a little more protein in my diet, and maybe go to the Y. Probably not because I have the weights over here, and I mean my arm doesn't hurt now, but I'm pretty sure I popped a muscle or something. It felt so weird. But I have 8-pound weights over here, so I might use that to do my full body workout. And I have 10 pounds too, so we'll see. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and we're gonna wait till my dad gets here. Alright, y'all, I didn't finish up the vlog yesterday like I wanted to. When I tell you, yesterday evening actually got a little busy. Wifey got off of work real early. Actually came when my dad and my grandmother came in. So we were all just hanging around, tending to the yard. Then after that, we ended up going to the gym. And after the gym, we went to Applebee's, and it was a nice family fun Friday night. I will say that. But to wrap up this week, don't let your emotions take a hold of you. Getting myself locked out of the car thing. Now we can laugh about it. Oh, also, let me wrap this. So this week I actually started the whole setting a time limit for myself on my phone, not being on my apps as much. I will say it has helped in a way. I am not on TikTok as much. It actually has me sitting down thinking how I want to do or how I want to continue doing my vlogs. So in the TikTok in TikTok, I am part of the Creator Rewards program since I want to say last year. Now I haven't really seen much from it. Maybe the most that I've seen is maybe $10, and that's within a whole year. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get myself out of it just so I can get my views back up and more followers, and then from there direct them to my YouTube because I'm kind of over making videos for TikTok. I still will here and there, but it's just not going to be as much as here. I'm putting more effort into YouTube. I don't know why it took me so long to come over to YouTube, but I don't want to focus on money. If, this channel goes off really good and the money comes eventually, awesome. But something about making long form content makes my heart happy than making short form content and not really getting paid much. And just TikTok made me feel drained. That's what it is. TikTok made me feel drained. So today is my rest day. I'm actually not even supposed to be on my phone right now. But today is my rest day. Tomorrow we're gonna pick it back up. I'm also trying a new thing on how to upload my YouTube videos. That's a whole other thing. But I probably will talk more about my content next week. Or just focus more on like my morning routine stuff, what I do throughout the week to take care of me and make sure that I'm good. I think that's what the focus for next week is because I don't think we really have much going on next week. Yeah, next week is a pretty chill week. But with that being said, I love y'all and I'll see y'all next week.